Hey guys, there's some new information that's just come out from the Multifamily Housing Council. Now, this is a trade organization that represents 11.4 million apartment units. And here's what they found. They found that in May, 80.2% of apartment households made their full or partial rent payment by May 6th. Now, that number is down slightly from 81.7% a year ago, but amazingly, very, very close, and it's up for April's numbers. From April, there was only 78% of the apartment households who had done the same. So what's happened is people have seen their stimulus checks come in. They're maybe, if they lost their job or got furloughed, now they're starting to get their unemployment checks, and so now they're able to make their payments. So we might expect actually that maybe in June it'll get better. We all expected it to get way worse, but maybe it'll get way better. So now we can start to use this information as a reason to make contact with our investors that are in our database, or maybe new investors that we're trying to make contact with. So what would we say? Well, here's one example. We might say, hey, how did you do with rent collection last month? There's some good news that I came across today that I thought you might be interested in hearing. Nationally, 80.2% of apartment households made their rent payment by May 6th. Last year, that number was 81.7, so not so far off. You know, the biggest challenge I'm hearing from rental owners is really with the eviction moratorium. But buyers are still in the market and demand is still high. Now here's the question mark that's really going to capture somebody and get the investor thinking. Have you ever thought about locking in your upside on your rental investment by selling? Upside is what investors call their profit, and nobody wants to lose profit even if it's on paper. They want to lock in that upside. Now, not every market in the country has an eviction moratorium, but many, many, many do. And that means that landlords cannot evict a tenant that hasn't paid their rent. So the difference between right now, our current market environment, and last year was the fact that, or is the fact that if you do have somebody that's not paying, last year you could evict them. This year you may be blocked from doing so because of the eviction moratorium, which makes selling and locking in your upside much more attractive to an investor. So this is a great conversation to be having, and investors are a great target market in today's COVID environment. So hope this helps. If you're looking for more ideas on which markets to target, check us out over at eRealEstateCoach.com for a ton of more ideas. Have a great day and good selling.